Hello guys, this is Dr. Lior Bar-El, and what are you hearing in the background? I'm actually doing the Blades of Chaos from God of War. I'm 3D printing it right now. I'm gonna do a giveaway for a mini-series that's coming out really soon. But right now we're gonna be doing a review about the HD60X. Play and create without compromise. Let's get right into it. Okay guys, so believe it or not, I've actually used this. A friend of mine had this, and it's absolutely incredible for what it does, only because it's something portable you could take with you anywhere you want to go, which is, you know, I think it's one of the best things that you can have when you could, you know, if you're always on the go, especially like me. I have now 2 places I'm going to because I'm still haven't moved completely to my other house, so I constantly am going between this studio and there, which I'm trying to get the studio going. So there's some episodes I do there. I do some also private episodes for clients of mine and so on and so forth when I do things like psychology and all that stuff. And you know, for tech reviews and stuff, you know, our channel covers everything. I'm doing this right here, so it's nice to go and take these on the go. So first off, let me just read this to you. This has a 4K 60 HDR pass-through, a 1080p 60 HDR capture, a PlayStation 5 and Xbox console PlayStation 5 and Xbox console optimized, obviously Elgato. So guys, I am going to be talking about this and who this is actually for. And you know, it's not just about portability, it's some things you should know. So I obviously did the review for the HD60S, which is right now actually still on my computer. And I wanted to do this for y'all right here. So first let me show you the box here. Okay, so we're gonna go over all of this cool stuff right now. So I'm gonna show you guys what's what. Now I'm using it obviously for the Nintendo Switch, but you know, you could use it for other systems as well. This is, you know, they say future-proof, whatever. Every time somebody says future-proof, I find that as a red flag, which is, I don't want to even get into that right now. But, oh, cool, what is that? Okay, so you get a sticker here, manual. Let's just take everything out here. Let me just see if anything else is here. It's kind of weird that this thing is just, you know, and the system itself just comes out like, you know, ridiculous, but whatever. So the system itself is this right here. So you could see right here, HDMI out, I meant, USB-C, that's to get the power, and HDMI in. So you could see right there. So, as you know, you could just power this really easy, very weightless. Actually, to be honest, I'm kind of scared, and I'll tell you why. They have like 2 strips right here of rubber. I'm kind of scared. When I used it, I mean, it was really easy to fit in the pocket, go, and that's it. But this thing feels like if it drops one time on the floor, I'm gonna have it shattered everywhere, especially if it's a very big distance, which is kind of scaring me a little bit here. So it's a little tiny thing right here. Okay, it comes with a USB-C right here to power it up. Now you could power it anywhere, just stick it in there and that's about it. But you know, to your computer it's even better because then you can power it and just do that. And it comes with an HDMI cable right here. My dog is like ticking me off right now, going right under me like a kitty cat. So it's about, I don't know, like about 3 feet. 3-foot cord, HDMI, which is nice. It's gold, I think. Yeah, it is gold. Thought it's the color of my thing here. Now, guys, I'm gonna tell you something about this baby first before we get into it. So what it says here is unfiltered creativity, stream or record all content without watermarks and time limits. I mean, I don't really have that issue. A pure pass-through, play in 4K 60 HDR10 or high, frame rates HFR such as 1080p, 240 or 1440 P120. Next level control, which is perfect stream Steam Deck integration, which is cool if you want to do that. Professional capture, stunning 4K 30p, that's 1440 p60 at 60 frames, that is 1080p at 60 frames quality. Now I am going to tell you guys, also this smooth gameplay, variable refresh rate, VRR, which eliminates screen tears and stuff, and kind of like if you guys ever did any kind of streaming and sometimes you have that lag, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's sometimes just like looks like, I don't know, sometimes it even gets pixelated, but there's tears and stuff. This thing kind of goes against that, so it says eliminate screen tearing during intense sessions. Flashback recording, slided back in time to capture epic moments retroactively, yada yada yada, whatever. Now I'm gonna tell you guys something. For a Nintendo Switch, this is really not needed. If you have already an HD60S, you guys are fine. This is going to be cool if you want to travel with this thing. I mean, that thing also, it has connectors and all of that stuff, and that's fine. You could take that with you too. This thing, though, in terms of future-proof, I don't know if I'd call it that, but if Nintendo Switch ever does release a more powerful system, it will be able to take advantage fully of this. But until then, you really don't need it. The HD60S, to be honest, I could just take it with me, even that one, anywhere I want. But it is good because, you know, I don't know, I just feel that it would give me more options, especially if I want to use other things like the Steam Deck and stuff like that, doing recordings and stuff. And sometimes my friend lets me borrow the Steam Deck, so if I happen to get any game that's brand new or whatever that comes out on PC or something, I might do it through the Steam Deck at one point. I really didn't need to get this, but this is pretty cool because right now I'm going back and forth. And like I said, if you're going back and forth, you might as well have this and just get a future. I'm not going to get two of the HD60S. I'd rather keep one here and then take this with me anywhere I want to go. And it's very small, fits in. I mean, that one is too. But it just is more convenient to have another one there, but I don't want to get another one unless it's more modern system if I'm already buying another one. So this is why I bought it. If you have a Nintendo Switch, you really are fine with the HD60S, and you'll be plenty fine with that. Now, for future, you know, I hate saying future-proof, but if the Nintendo Switch ever does release, you know, a more powerful system or whatever, you guys will be ready with this baby, and you won't need to upgrade or anything like that. So it's pretty cool. I think this one here, also, let me just double check here, because I remember my friend was like pumped up about this stuff. So you could also, I think also on this stall, let me just see this on that. No, that doesn't have it. Okay. Actually, I think it does. Yes, it does. Okay, so every one of them, I just never used them. So it has a plug right here for your earphones and stuff, and you know, microphone or whatever if you want to talk directly into it. Again, the other one has the same exact thing. So if you want to get a more updated system to take it somewhere else with you, or to really future-proof it for the next Nintendo Switch, I recommend getting this. If you have a PlayStation 5 or Xbox, new Xbox system, I recommend getting this. The Nintendo Switch, as it is, if you guys already have the HD60S and don't want to invest money right now, don't. I would rather save for the new system that's going to come out one day, you know, if and when. But when it comes out, you'll be able to get this, you know, spend the money afterwards on this thing. But if you don't have one of these capture cards, then I recommend getting this. Capture cards, you know, these things. I recommend getting this, and you could take it pretty much and put it onto anything else. Now, why do I recommend this? A lot of people told me about the HD60S when I told people about that version, why they should, you know, and this is the 60X. Just in case I didn't say that, because for some reason I think I said the S. The reason why I recommend these over the card that's internal to your computer is because you're not going to keep taking it out. If you want to go somewhere or take it out on the go with you and take, you know, Nintendo Switch is a piece of cake to take. You just take a little dock station or whatever, and you can take it on vacation with you and do a video or something, an episode, a streaming thing and whatever, and you guys could be ready to go with one thing like this. I rather you guys take this because you can move it around, put it on a laptop, put it on whatever, and it's going to work, aside from having something that's only internal to your PC and have it, you know, just on your PC. Because believe me, you know, I said I'm just going to be in this place right here, but you guys saw there are times that I did it in Florida, times that I did an episode, you know, in Wyoming, times I did an episode in Idaho. So there's different times where I go, you know, from place to place. Something like this makes a big difference. Plus, what happens if your computer dies out? Something happens. You got to wait for parts, stuff. You don't want to leave your fans hanging, right? If you got reviews and stuff, or if you want to do some streaming. So what do? You get one of these suckers right here, and you could just put it on your laptop. Borrow a friend's computer and just go to town. That's what makes these really, really good. And that's why I said it last time. Some of you guys said, no, you like the card better. You know, hey, to each their own. I'm just saying from my point of view, it makes more sense to get one of these because you could take it anywhere on the go, where the other ones you're kind of confined and stuck into that PC. So that's something to think about right there. Now, I am going to tell you guys something. This thing is shockingly lightweight. I'm holding mine right here, the HD60S. But I am going to tell you guys something. There's one thing I didn't like about the HD60S, and I cannot... until this day, I don't know why. And it happened to a lot of people, and a lot of you guys wrote to me about it too. The fact that when you're putting your Nintendo Switch and you use their capture program, sometimes it just doesn't work. It doesn't detect it. So you have to take out the USB cable, put it back in, constantly go into a war till it finally recognizes. A lot of the times what I do, if you guys have this problem, unhook the USB-C, put it back in, close the damn thing, and then if you have to take it back and put it back in again, that's fine. Close the program, restart the program, and then it should detect it. Now, if not, do it again, and it will eventually detect it. With this baby right here, I used it on my friend's thing. This is mine now. But my friend's thing that had it, no issues whatsoever. It just worked flawlessly. So if anything should happen at a later point, that's my dog right there, I will let you guys know, but as of now, I have no issues with this thing whatsoever. Now, I am going to try this out myself on this one, but it's the same thing as my friend, so I'm just giving you guys the truth right here. It works flawlessly. There's no issue at all. I don't have to restart 100 times to make it work. So that's all I got to say. For that purpose, I do dig it. Now, why am I giving this 8 out of 10 instead of a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10? Simple. This thing feels cheap. It feels like it's going to break. I kid you not. I'm actually scared to break it. The other one feels more sturdy. It's about this, you know, same size. It's just a different shape. But the same size in terms of everything else. But I just think that it just feels cheap, and the price point for the price at 170 feels a little bit like, you know, theft. I don't know. That's just me. I just think that, I mean, and it wasn't really 170. It was like 225. I managed to get it on Amazon. I saw it went to 200. Then it went to 140. Then so for the holidays, I didn't buy it. I said, no, I'm not going to get it. Some of you guys told me, what do I think of it? I said, you know what? Let me get this and just do a review. Could have borrowed my friends, but I said, you know what? I'm going anyway. I have 2 studios, so instead of buying 2 of these suckers, I'm going to get the more improved version right here, and I'm just going to get it. So, but the thing is, it finally went down to about like $170, and because it went back up to 200 again. For 250, 230, absolutely not. For 200, hell no. 170, and I'm judging it based on a 170 cost. I don't know how worth it this is, especially if you already have the HD60S. I personally do not think you should invest right now till the new Nintendo Switch comes out, unless you have a PlayStation 5 and an Xbox that you guys want. Then you could do it. If you have if you already have an HD60S, but are, you know, going back and forth and want something on the go that you could carry with you, but are scared to break this and want to buy 2 of these, you might as well get one of the, you know, the more improved one and leave the HD60S, and you're fine until the new Nintendo Switch comes out. Again, Xbox, the new Xbox Series, you know, whatever, and PlayStation 5, I would definitely get this, you know, that's out there. Now, they have other competition. I used competitors. and I felt they were just fine. I personally do not like their capture software. I don't like the Game Capture HD, whatever the hell they have. I don't like the capture utility. I think their software is horrible, glitchy, and because of that, I deducted a point, because there is absolutely no improvement in their software. It's the same garbage software being regurgitated over and over again, despite the complaints, despite everything else. I mean, just shame on you, Elgato. I'm sorry, but like, you guys got to come out with a better product. Like, you have a product, come out with better software, because software limits, everybody knows this, software limits hardware. And if you have a crappy software running your system and people constantly get stuck at it, you should address that issue, not just by regular troubleshooting, but coming out with updates, which you do, but that actually fixes the problem. Doesn't add here, add there, and claim it fixes something when it doesn't. I personally do not like it. There were times that I had to redo episodes by refilming, and I come back from work extremely late. It's absolutely dark outside right now because I come extremely late. I work 3 jobs, as I told y'all, to make this happen, and you know, to support myself, obviously. So I'm in New York City. It's all about the hustle and bustle, right? So that's the thing. I come back, I want to film this, I want to give my audience, you know, the truth. I want to present it to them, to the jury, so that you guys who are the jury, to see all that stuff, and then suddenly it just doesn't work, or it stops recording in the middle, or it gets stuck, and then I have to do it all over again. It's not a problem with my computer. My computer I built myself. It's a powerhouse. It runs everything flawlessly. Okay, so this should not be an issue at all. And for some reason it is, and I don't like the software. And every time it's like I'm just kind of, you know, doing a crapshoot here. I'm like, let me see if this thing works. Let me do this episode for y'all. And most of the time it does, and sometimes it fails. And you guys know, when you're doing a second recording, it's never the same feeling and excitement, because I like giving you guys, as you see in all my video game reviews or tech reviews, I do things in real time. I like showing it to you as I open the box. What wows me? What's the wow factor? Brand new games, I'm playing it with you from the beginning, so we see how it is. And I can't do that when I'm doing a second recording. And I won't lie to you, I'll tell you like I did on some episodes, but you see what I mean? I like to just have something that's flawless. And for $170, and judging it on the retail price of $200 or $230, I just personally don't think it's worth it. So it's 8 out of 10. Again, I did get it. I am gonna use it. I am happy sort of with it. I don't think it's worth the money right now until the new Nintendo Switch comes, but if you have a PlayStation 5 and Xbox, go ahead and get it. I do recommend it, because you're gonna get passed through 4K, and it's just it's pretty cool to have something that you can play on the go. Now, on my PC, I have a 43-inch monitor, okay? So I could play the game just by simply hitting the source, but it won't use my speakers of the PC unless I hook it up to my monitor, which I'm not going to do because it's a whole thing, right? So another good thing is the pass-through, because now I could play the game on full screen on my Nintendo Switch while using my PC speakers. That makes it amazing. So, you know, that's what I like about it a lot. That's what I dig about it a lot. So, and to have something small, I just wish it was more high quality. This feels much lower quality than the HD60S. I may be wrong. I have them both, but, you know, that's my judgment on it. But I'd like to hear what you guys think. As always, guys, I give you guys nothing but the honest truth. I pay for everything by myself, okay? I fund this channel working 3 jobs. I'm not a paid-for reviewer. That's the reason I opened this in the first place, to help people, the community at large, make better informed decisions. And a lot of you guys offer me Patreon services, and I say it in every episode because you do, and I love you guys for it, but I never accept it if you guys see. And there's a reason behind that. I work 3 jobs to make it happen. You guys, we live in uncertain times. I'd rather you guys buy the gear. You know, I rather, you know, buy the gear and spoil yourselves. Go out on a, you know, invest. Right now we live in uncertain times. I'd rather you guys invest in yourselves, invest in your families. You know, see the reviews, be the judge. You guys are doing already more than enough. We together are helping the community at large make better informed decisions by you guys being the jury, saying, do you agree, do you disagree? Your comments are extremely valuable to the community and me. I really love to hear what you guys think. So as always, guys, like, subscribe, hit that bell button. It helps the algorithm a lot. Helps people sift through less garbage to get to the truth for real people who give real information, like people like you and I. And, you know, pretty much word of mouth, and we're on our, you know, way to 10,000, just a little bit over a year. So definitely, you know, I don't do any of this advertising crap. So definitely, you know, share it with everybody, you know, make the family grow. comment down below. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye. As always, guys, if you like what you see, self-funded here, be sure to check out all my other stuff, from mini-series to unboxings to technology, you know, and Nintendo reviews and 3D printer reviews and all that good stuff. If you like what you see, the only way you can help the channel is by liking this video, subscribing, and hitting that bell button. As many more cool videos to come. Definitely want you guys in it, and I want you guys to be vocal. Definitely comment down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye.